Hey guys, this is Lieli. I just want to add another part to the cultural difference scenario of the dining room table. So this time we're going to discuss overt examples of cultural discrimination. I'd just like to explain what cultural discrimination is. It's when people sort of show an overt or subtle bias towards someone of a culture that presents the other and presents other than them. That's usually the majority culture, and they show extreme fear towards that culture, or a kind of overt distance from that person because they don't know how to handle it, because they've been taught in Eurocentric bias terms all their life, and they just struggle to see past the fact that that person is brought up in a with a different, maybe different comparable mindsets, comparable set of beliefs, and looks different to them, which is just incredible in this day and age. So I want to give some overt examples of sitting around that dining room table and facing cultural discrimination. So, for example, I am the less dominant ethnic minority at that dining table, and everybody else at that dining room table shares the same ethnicity and the same dominant minority culture. I have the same level of intellect and ability to communicate with the dominant culture. However, I am not invited into the conversation because the person initiating the conversation is not sure how to approach me or speak to me or look at me. They freeze when they see me. They don't want to sit by me, and their general demeanour towards me is, I don't know how to communicate with you because I have never really come across anybody like you before. And all of those communications are done very subtly, and they're done without speaking. And I think when you face a lot of cultural discrimination and racism, you do gain a superpower to sort of see through what's not being said, see through the sort of performances that we put on a daily basis to each other to mask our own unconscious biases. I have my unconscious biases, and people might see those in me, and I see those in others, especially in racism and cultural discrimination, because I've faced it and I am aware, I have a lot of knowledge on the subject from talking to many people who have faced it. So that's one example. Another overt example of cultural discrimination or racism is somebody wanting me to pass them an item at the dinner table. So say it's like cheese, just random, and it's right in front of me, and I go to grab it, and the person goes, "Are you able to do that?" Just think for a second how that may come across and affect somebody who already feels othered and alienated, knows that they're the minority, and they have to work much harder to be respected and heard in that conversation. Another situation is where I'm discussing politics with somebody at the dinner table, as I'm the ethnic minority, and they say to me, "I hear you," in front of their other, in front of their peers and mine. Their peers share the same ethnicity as that person. Do I want to be heard? Did I ask? I mean, does that make me feel any better that you've heard me? Can you not just be casual and treat me the same as everybody else because you've othered me as a result of trying to include me? So there we go. Even positive discrimination is a form of othering. I just want to bring all of those issues to light because they've happened to me whilst I've been on placement somewhere learning about all sorts of ecosystems, and I just want to carry on with this chapter 1, cultural difference, and include any other experiences or analogies that may help other people start to unpick their experience, or these videos may help to teach other people. Thank you, bye.